What's going on, everybody? My name is Krimmel and we're playing some BeamNG. This is that realistic driving simulator that you guys have probably seen those cool crash GIFs and videos of. I haven't even gotten past the screen yet, but you can kind of see here they do have some notes about upcoming patches and whatnot, so it's kind of cool. Heavy machinery, demo derbies, all that kind of stuff. We're going to go ahead and jump in and see what all this game is about. Now, I hope that it's not a whole lot of hype and not a lot of bite, you know, all bark and no bite. But I guess we're gonna figure it out. Or was this arrow keys, or is this? Oh yeah, it's arrow keys. Okay. This is interesting. You can only use one arrow key at a time, it looks like. Oh wow, that's crazy. It is very responsive. I wonder if you can burn out. That's what I'm gonna try to do. How do I move the camera? Guess you can't. Maybe not. I'm gonna press. Oh. What did I press? Oh gosh. Okay, R is reset. So we'll avoid the R button. Oh, hell yeah. Look at the RPM gauge. The RPM gauge, the gear lights, the fuel. Are you serious? That's crazy. I pressed like C. Yeah, it's C for different views. Okay, I like that. We'll go back out of the car. Don't quite like the in-car view. Not for this game anyway. Let's go off this ramp and see what happens. Oh. Uh-oh. Did we break our truck? We sure did. What does it look like? Oh, there's no in front of the car view. Interesting. We'll go sideways off this ramp up here. There goes my bumper. Check that out. It's kind of cool. Let's see what kind of damage this does. It's probably gonna wreck this thing. Yeah, that's pretty messed up. The engine still seems pretty responsive though. Look at the gauges. That's funny. Guess they didn't think about that. Oh wow. Alright, so we'll go ahead and reset. Come back. What can I do this time? Lose control is what I can do. That stuff really does make you, like, the grip goes light and you don't really have control of the vehicle anymore. That's interesting. Can you flip back over? Nope, I just gotta reset. That kinda sucks. So since this is the tech demo, I'm going to go ahead and assume that you can't change cars. I can button mash here in a second and try and figure out if we can. Will it lock up the tires? I guess it sure did. Not right here, of course, but just a second ago it did. We're going obstacle dodging is what we're going to do now. I wonder if you could actually do this in a real truck. I'm inclined to say no. You probably wouldn't want to do that. It's pretty amazing how real that physics is, and of course it's purely just based off of physics, and that's it. Like it's not. There's no animation to worry about as far as like a person goes. Let's say like GTA. I was saying here, like hearing and seeing people mention in comments on this video, like the tech demo video, that this is sort of like GTA in that the driving is very realistic, but this is like night and day compared to GTA if you think about it. Let's land on our wheels this time. Looks like my driveline busted out, perhaps. Yep, I can't drive. Just revs. Oh yeah, interesting. It won't shift out of neutral. Huh. Well, that's really cool. People were comparing this to GTA, but it's like night and day. GTA is a game designed with a story, and like it's not necessarily focused on the driving, whereas this is focused on that. I want to go over here and hit this ramp is what I'm gonna do. This like globe thing and see what happens. It's probably gonna fuck our car up. Just like flattened out the hood. So it looks like the exhaust falls off, not exactly the drive line, but either way, I still can't drive, and the engine is still revving. That's about all I have. I'm going to try and play with this a little bit more and see if I can get some new cars and stuff. If you guys are interested in seeing more, definitely let me know, because I'm going to be exploring this game as much as I can. Alright, we'll see you guys soon.